Today we are going to study about proportion. So what is a proportion? If two ratios are equal, they are said to be in proportion. And the symbol which is used to denote proportion is these four dots, and we can also use equals to for denoting proportion. Let's say there are four numbers A, B, C and D, and all these four are in proportion. So how do we write this proportion? First ratio is A is to B and it is equals to C is to D, the second ratio. So there is one more way of writing this proportion by using the four dots as a symbol. So how do it look like? A is to B, four dots, C is to D. But there is one way to read it also. How do we read it? A is to B as C is to D. So these four dots are read as A is to B as C is to D. So if this is the example, A is to B as C is to D, so A is the first term, B is the second term, C is the third term, and D, the last number, is the fourth term. So first and fourth terms are called as extreme terms or simply extremes. The middle ones, second and third terms, are called as middle terms or means. So if I take an example over here, let's say 1 is to 2 as 10 is to 20. So in this proportion, 1 and 20, they are first and fourth terms, so they are called as extremes. And the rest 2, which is 2 and 10, they are the middle terms, so they are also called as means or the middle terms. Okay, next, in a proportion, we always have this relation between extremes and means. That is, product of extremes is equal to product of means. Okay, let us see how do we get it. So if we have A is to B as C is to D. So these are the two ratios which could be written in fraction form. So we get A upon B. Proportion sign could be written as equals to C upon D. So we are going to do just simply cross multiplication over here. So we get A into D equals to B into C. And we know A and D are extremes. So that is why we say product of extremes. B and C are middle terms, means. So product of means. And in this example, 1 into 20. So 1 into 20 will be equal to 2 into 10. And we could also see it is 20 only. 20 equals to 20. So the products are same. Hence we can say that these four numbers are in proportion. Okay, so there is one possibility that only 3 numbers are in proportion. Just now we have seen that we need 4 numbers. What if we have only 3 numbers in proportion? Then we have got a special proportion which is called continued proportion. But we actually need 4 numbers. So from where will we get the fourth one? So the simple thing is the second one is repeated. It's coming 2 times. So A is to B as B is to C. Because the second and third term are same, so we can also say A, B and C are in continued proportion. And using the same relation, product of extremes equals to product of means. So A into C is equal to B into B. And we know what is B into B? It is B square. A into C is AC. Let's take one example over here. If I have proportion 4 is to 8 as 8 is to 16. So, and how I am going to write? 4, 8 and 16 are in continued proportion. Let us apply this relation between them. So 4 into 16. This is my product of extremes. Product of extreme, which is 64. And POM, product of means, is equal to 8 into 8. This is also coming as 64. So both the products are equal. So we can say these three numbers are in continued proportion.